Tonight we have a very special guest with us. His book took the reservation by storm, and it wasn't hard for him or his family. Let us welcome out Junior.
Hi everyone!
Hi Junior.
Hi!
How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
We are so happy to have you here with us today. I've been looking forward to this interview all week.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on. I'm excited to be here.
Okay, let me just start by asking you, what was it like being a child born with spinal fluid on your brain?
It was hard because I had to be extra careful to what I was doing, and I always got bullied, so it made it even harder.
Question, but none of them are. When you found out about Penelope's disorder, how did that make you feel?
It was just hard finding that out, because finding out that a beautiful girl like her had such a bad disorder, I just thought, like, you really can't judge a book by its cover.
Wow, so sweet, so sweet.
Love you, Penelope. You're my girl.
Oh, so sweet. He loves Penelope.
Shout out to Penelope.
Oh, okay. So, you and Rowdy. Was being his friend with his anger issues hard? Tell me what was that like?
Definitely, because Rowdy just always went crazy, but I know that there was so much going on in his life because his parents were drunks and they always beat him, so he just took it out on other people. But that did help me, because when I was getting bullied, he did help me out. And with his anger issues, he did fight for me as well.
That was so sweet of him. I thought he was such a good friend. It hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you go to school with white people?
Well, when I talked to my parents and I asked them who has the most hope, they both answered at the same time, white people. So I thought that going to school with people who had more hope would, like, give me the good vibes so that I could have more hope in my life.
That's great. What was it like leaving the reservation? Rowdy turned against you?
Honestly, it was really hard because I had to make it in a whole nother world that I didn't think that would accept me because I was Indian, and I had also something in my brain.
Something. You had fluid, but you know.
Yeah. Really
so, what do you mean when you said you are not in love with white people and you're more realistic than that?
Well, throughout time, Indians have always had a tolerance to, like, a lot of things, like a lot of people's beliefs, like gay people, all other diversities. But throughout time, like, white people, we just lost our tolerance to white people.
That's new. So, I'm very sorry, but how did you deal with the loss of your family members?
It was really hard when they passed away, even though I wasn't really close to my sister. But when I found out how she was in high school and I found out a lot of things, I did feel like I had a better connection with her. So when she died, I just was really sad. It's really hard right now with our family.
I bet. So, in your book, you mentioned that you forgave the drunk driver that killed your grandmother. How did you come to terms with forgiving that person?
Well, when she died and she got struck by the drunk driver, she said that her last words were actually forgive him, as in forgive the drunk driver. So I wanted to give her her last wish. But he's about to go to jail for about 18 months, so I'm not going to see him around. So,
I'm so sorry. Okay, final question of the night. How are you and Rowdy, and does Rowdy like Penelope? I mean, she's a white girl and your girlfriend.
Well, Rowdy has been there for me ever since my grandmother and my sister died, but we don't really talk much about Penelope, so I don't really know how he feels about her.
Interesting.
That's just a question for him.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you here today, and I hope you come back and visit us soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.